Hi guys, it's Ty, and I am here doing a reading, a personal reading actually, but I am going to just record. So if anybody's curious on what we do when we do this tarot reading or whatever the case may be, is guidance, more wisdom, energy, crystal medicine, and yes, that's what it is. So I have already actually pulled someone's cards, and I have them here right now, and I just was like, spare the moment, let me record for y'all. So that's what I'm gonna do. And so we're just gonna get into her reading right now, okay? All right, so this is gonna be a very detailed reading. It's her first reading ever, so I did pull any card really. I did plenty of shuffles for her, whatever the case may be, but I'm giving her a really good reading, okay? So if you have time, stay tuned if you really want to see what this is about, okay? So I want to start with her her crystal medicine. And we'll start with her crystal medicine since that's on the top, okay? So you have a rebirth coming, okay? And in this rebirth is going to be transformation, all right? Okay, but it's not bad or anything because appreciation is coming from it. There's much appreciation coming from your ancestors and your spirit guides and your angels. They are very appreciative of everything that you are doing, okay? Here's the sun. They're ready to gift you, okay? They're ready to gift you. Okay, you see the sun? How she's just like,
yeah,
she's just like joyful. Everything's just coming to her, okay? Definitely expect a miracle. Like I said, they're trying to gift you. Okay, so have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. All right.
you know it's
So have no doubt that you're not being heard. They hear you. Breathe. Okay. Take a deep breath. Don't be stressed. Don't be stressed at all. Ain't no reason for you to be stressed. You need to rejuvenate. That's some medicine that's given to you too. You need to rejuvenate. Maybe a retreat, vacation. You deserve it, okay? Crystal blessing. Look, there's lots of healing here. Okay, so look, let's get deeper into it. All right. Like I was saying, easy does it. Some guidance, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Okay? To be fair, they're definitely going to make sure that the scales are balanced. You know, we have scale keepers, keep our stuff balanced. So make sure to make sure everything is, to be fair. In the transformation part, where we're talking about your transformation, you should start delegating. That means that ask others to help you instead of just trying to do everything on your own, okay? Co-create. Some wisdom and guidance. Co-create. Ask for help. People are here to help you, okay? But nobody knows you need help if you don't ask anybody that you need help, okay? So, no peace like home in that rejuvenation state, okay? I don't know if you run a lot or if you do run a lot, but you might need to sit your tail down, okay? Now, wisdom. This by the book means that everything is happening that's supposed to happen in your life, okay? So, questioning things, we kind of have to, like, change our perspective sometimes, okay? Because we have to realize here in life that things don't happen to us, they happen for us. So they happen for our growth, they happen for us to be better people, they happen for many different reasons, you know? But that's with us, we have to look inside ourselves to find answers, you know, because nobody else can give us answers but ourselves. But we can't ask other people for help. So you got a High Priestess card here with your guidance, and it says you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings, okay? Now, what type of spiritual teachings, you wonder, right? Guiding children. Okay. So, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Okay? All the glitters. Milk and honey. That's more with those miracles that's coming, okay? Now, we do have a storm warning card here. Now, with the storm warning card, we always have to think. If y'all seen her spread... You seen your spread. all that joy, all that happiness, all that abundance, wealth, prosperity, well, all that was up there, you got to have something bad because it's negative, positive. It has to balance out. So just know that there is someone that's gonna come, but don't worry, because baby, you ain't got to worry at all. Not about that. Not about that. Divine is present. Divine is present. You're connected. Don't feel like your prayers your prayers aren't being answered, or you speaking to your ancestors, spirit guides, whoever it may be. They hear you, okay? You have Archangel Chamel here. He's here. He can help you, guide you. Just calling him. Angel of love. You are angel of love. Love is the answer. Always. Okay? Well, not always. I'm just saying love is the answer, meaning like, just what I said. Love is the answer, I guess. So, okay, the temple path. So, look. Now we come across where the temple path, you see, like, it's stairs, and it's just like a little pathway. But you're not in the temple path. You're outside. You're looking into the temple path. So, basically what it's saying is, in your transformation and everything like that, you have to basically walk into the temple path. You have to walk into the temple to be able to observe all of that. You can't just stand there and walk and, just stand there and look at it. You have to walk into it, you know what I mean? So, some guidance on that is, honoring the cycles of your body, your energy levels, and your emotions will help you in walking your path to your wonderful destiny, you know what I mean? Community. You're connected with your community, which we know. Well, which I know anyways, because, you have you have a lot of loved ones around you. You know what I mean? Very in tune with your family and things like that, okay? So, bold. Be bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring.
What does that mean?
Some guidance. She said, what does that mean? Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. So just do things that you maybe like wouldn't normally do. Like just basically have fun, kind of, I guess. You probably have fun, but it's like not live on the edge, but just, I guess, don't beat yourself up so much about the things that you do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's no need, really. Divine masculine, some healing. You may be in a very divine masculine energy. You may need to tap into your more feminine side, which could be very true because you are around a lot of guys, and you may not even realize or think about how you are so in tune with your masculine side, but you might need to tap more a little bit into your feminine side, okay? Even though you are but you probably still in that masculine energy a lot and don't even really realize it or know it. Okay, so I actually want to give you a deep reading on these wisdom cards. The wisdom of the hidden realms. So that's what it is. This is the Fates card. We have the Fates cards for wisdom. That's because I want to look at that one. I need to look into that one for you. I want to give you a really, really, really good definition on what Colette will want for you to know on that one, okay? And then these cards right here, the energy of the hidden realms, I'm about to tell you what they mean. Colette version. I like the way she does her things. I mean, some of them I can just, tell you, but the ones I feel like you really need to know, I'm going to tell you by book definition of what she wants for you to know. Not what she wants for you to know, I'm sorry. Her definition that comes out way better than what my interpretation of what it may be. Right? Okay. So, here we go. So the Arrow Master is the first one that I'm going to do for you, and it says hitting the mark, intention, detachment. Okay. All right. This appears today to help you. It is an ally, to target your intention, and teaches you how to shoot straight for the stars. The message to be deliberated It's about focusing on your dreams and your desires with intention, and about alignment in your intention with your spirit. Then let the fly on the wind, direct by the divine until they reach their goal. I have no idea why they worded it like that. Okay. So, your message is to deliberate on focusing on your dreams and your desires with intention, and aligning with your intentions with your spirit. So basically getting in alignment with your spirit. Focusing on your dreams and your desires, and letting them fly in the wind. Let the divine take control of it, basically, and let them teach you, navigate you, like, you know what I mean, until you reach your goal. So basically it's kind of like, let it be known what you want for your dreams and your desires, and speak it into existence, and then just be like, I know it's coming. That's it. Like, just let them take control. Like, you know, they here with you. They here for you. Just tell them what you want. Let them take control, because sometimes when we put controlling things, or like, not controlling things, but like when we kind of like, I guess, put base expectations on how we think it should come, or whatever the case may be, it doesn't really come like that. So just don't have so much control over what you think or how it should happen, you know what I mean? Okay. The only way to hit your target is to allow your arrow of your intention to fly unencumbered. Okay, I don't like the way that it's doing. Like I basically just said. Yeah. The arrow master. So basically, okay, you know, okay, so it's like she's shooting an arrow. That's a really good way to do it. Shooting an arrow. Like when you're shooting an arrow, you have your intention of where you want to shoot it at. You pull it back and you let it go. But you don't tell that arrow how to control itself. You just aim it. You get what I'm saying? Even when, like, if you're aiming the arrow up and you want it to come down and hit something, you still let it fly its course when it comes up, and then it goes down and hits the target. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, just basically put it out there, shoot it, and then let it fly, and let it come. You know, let it come back to you. So detach from it, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like basically now you probably already have what you want to do. So do you have what you want to do? You do have what you want to do? Good. So what you do now is you have to detach from that. Like basically put it in the air. You know what I mean? Like once you manifest it or whatever, and you have a very good understanding to it, in order for it to come to you, you have to let it go. You know? It's kind of like if you obsess over something, that's just like how they say people don't really pass away until people really actually let them go from here in the spiritual world. You know what I mean? I mean, from in the 3D world to the spiritual world. But it's basically the same with our thingies. When we let our thoughts and our whatever go into the spiritual world, then it just comes easier, you know, without us having control on it. But okay, let's go into the word Lord. You have any questions? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, communication, praise, dishonesty. Alright. The word Lord is the ally, and it rules communication of all kinds, and lets you know that positive interactions can be expected when he arrives as your ally. He only speaks with positive words and praises all he sees. He reminds you of law of abundance and praise. When you bless the world, it blesses you back. When you say affirming, supportive words, they carry an energy that returns to you in a physical form. Remember that each one has power and will resonate into the universe, seeking its reflection in manifestation form. Your body responds to praise, as does everything in the world around you. Praise it for its inherent health and beauty. Applaud yourself for everything you do, as even the tiniest accomplishments are important. Praise your bills, give thanks for the services you enjoy, and watch the ability to pay them increase as you align with Spirit's increasing power. This is also a time to remember the powerful practices of affirmation. Write them down and speak them out aloud as a spiritual exercise. Say it is so, and it will be. It is a very good sign when the word Lord comes to be your ally, okay? So it's not a bad thing. But okay, so they're saying something about affirmation. Like, you know how when you go through things or whatever the case may be, like, okay, I have affirmation that I say, but it's always ongoing. Like, it's so much more. Like, I started out with I am abundant. My affirmation today comes from a lot of different lessons I learned in life or journeys or whatever that I've been through. So like I'll tell you my affirmation. You're like, what the heck? And I encourage you to use it. Like, even if you haven't been through anything to make you feel to where you have to tell yourself over and over again these things, you should still probably use them. It's I am abundant, I am wealthy, I am prosperous, I am loving, I am joyful, I am peaceful, I am happy, I am thankful, I am grateful. So, okay. So you just basically like, especially like when you're going through something or something, whatever the case may be, you always tell yourself you're the opposite. So like if you're going through something like where you feel like you're not as great, I am abundant. Like change that energy. You know what I mean? Just things like that. Okay. Oh, that was the word, Lord. Oh. Okay. So Gaia's garden. Fruitation, abundance, reaping what you sow. Okay. Gaia's garden. Do you know who Gaia is?
No.
Gaia is Earth.
Oh God.
Okay. In Gaia's garden, you have everything you need to make your dreams come true. There is no shortage of anything, and you're constantly reminded of the law of supply. Gaia is an infinite spirit manifested in a tangible things. She represents the abundance of nature. When she comes to you as your ally, she invites you to partake of all of the blessings of life. There will always be enough for everyone. Success comes to you from the fruits of your intentions, and all is well with the world as a result. This is also a sign to remind you to give thanks and maintain an attitude of humility and gratitude as your greatest good now manifests for you. Gaia's gifts are sweeter when you share them with others. I'm learning that as well. The humility, you know what that is? Is when you it's basically like being humble. You know what I mean? Like just not ever forgetting where you come from. You know what I mean? Like it says, you know that there's a blessing that's coming to you, or whatever the case may be. We know that now.
Yeah.
So, being the fact that we know that, it's just basically telling you when all of this comes, do not forget where you came from, and do not let it get to your head. You know how a lot of stars and everything, they change. Just always, remain humble about the situation.
So basically saying whatever great that's about to come, don't let it get to my head. Just
Exactly,
keep doing it.
because exactly, and always remember exactly the way that you're gifted something, you can also be taken back, especially if when you receive it, it's you receive it in the, I don't know how to explain it, like you receive it, but you receive it in like, I guess, like a clout for where, you know how like people do things for clout, and they do it like in a like, not so good way. Just make sure that you do it in a way of where it's like you actually feel in tune with spirit. Like I see a couple of things keep telling you with your wisdom about being in tune with your spirit. So just make sure that you're doing it in intentions that are good with your spirit. Okay? Because sometimes we do stuff, and it's just out of the simple fact that we wanting to do it, and we got to differentiate the difference between our higher selves and our lower selves. And that's with that humility and egos and things like that. Make sense? Okay.
I get that one a lot.
You get that one a lot? Okay. Okay, so the Desert Prince. All right. And that one deals with survival and false promises, okay? So, the Desert Prince. Okay. It's an ally. When you stumble upon the Desert Prince, you receive a gift. She is receiving all the gifts, girl. Good job. You get gifted when you in the spiritual world, when you accelerate levels. That's how you get gifts. Like when you receive information, like when things are feeding your spirit and not feeding your flesh and your ego, That's how you like receive miracles and gifts from spirit. You know what I mean? But so that's good. That's why I say congratulations, good job, because you're excelling in somewhere in some form of your spiritual journey. But okay, the plant life that exists in the desert environment is well defended, tough, and succulent. Even though it gets little or no water, in spite of external conditions, extraordinary life can form and thrive. Be tough, have courage, and dare to dream no matter what the circumstances. It may seem to be a hard time, but not only will you survive, you will thrive. In spite of conditions, you'll succeed. Dry spells are also true tests of faith and courage. Expect nothing less than what it is in your most precious dreams and what miracles will manifest, okay? So, you get that? Did you get that, or did you need me to finish the bottom of that?
Yeah.
You did get that?
No, I didn't hear the reply.
Okay, so it says, dry spells are also true tests of faith and courage. Expect nothing less than what it is in your most precious dreams and watch miracles manifest, okay? I totally forgot to even ask you to walk down to the Indian sauce. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool. I was gonna see whenever you finish.
Okay, so we got one more card that we have to just look at, okay? And it's the Fates. Now, yeah, let me see your phone. Okay, so okay, I'm sorry. Welcome back. I had a phone call. We are doing the Fates, her last wisdom card, okay? And I knew it was a reason why I needed to tell you just exactly why, okay? Because this is actually my favorite card. That's the only reason why. All right. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of the card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is a wisdom contained in your Serenity Prayer. Okay? Your relationship message about this is other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect for the perspective of your spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other people other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result from it. Okay? Prosperity message. Your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that has been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are prepared for and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation. Write it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it, and the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. Okay, baby.
Tasha's gonna tell you everything
There we
about my
go.
car. It was good.
There we
Everything was good.
go. Okay, so
Hi.
that is what a reading from Ty looks like. Okay. Hit me up if y'all want some readings. And yeah, just stay tuned. I'll be back with some type of video. I don't know what yet.
It got real freaky.